The requirements for this glitch are quite simple. You do need to have a mouse. Now if you're on console, I strongly recommend you use a mouse with a macro built into it or programmed into it, because I have not seen anybody do it with a controller, and neither have I done it with a controller either. So the next thing you're going to need is to have a friend that is in a Warzone lobby. Now you can do this with a second platform if you want, and it'll be completely solo. And the third requirement is pretty simple. You need to actually have the camo you want to swap unlocked on your account. So you can't do this if you don't have anything unlocked. You're going to need to have, let's say for example, Dark Ether unlocked. So what you're seeing up on screen right now is actually me hitting the glitch 3 different times. 1 on PC with my mouse, 2 on PC but with a macro that I'm going to show you guys how to actually use and you can install yourself, and 3 I actually did it on console with the mouse as well. As you see here, I did it on my PS4. Now if you guys are struggling with this glitch a lot, I'm going to go ahead and leave a link in the description below. If you're using a mouse and you're on PC, go ahead and click on this download link and go ahead and download it to your computer. It is a macro, it is 100% free. You guys can use this in Warzone and it installs very quickly, and you can go ahead and pull it up as easy as that. So moving on to the actual glitch itself, to start off what you want to do is go ahead and go into Warzone, go into your own lobby and make sure that your friend is in a joinable lobby in Warzone. Go into your loadouts and pick any loadout you want to use for this glitch, but remember that loadout number. So I'm going to be using loadout number 1, and on that loadout that you do choose, make sure you do have the gun that you want the camo swapped onto, either in the primary or secondary slot. And the reason why I say the secondary slot is because if you do have a camo that is on your secondary and you want to kind of transfer it onto like a primary weapon, just make sure you put overkill on and put the gun that you want camo swapped onto into the secondary slot. So what we're going to go ahead and do after that is go into a Warzone private match, go onto your loadouts, and go onto that same loadout that correlates into the one in Warzone. So I'm going to be using custom class number 1. Once you're in the loadouts in private match, what you want to do is put on the weapon on that class that has the camo you want swapped. So I'm going to be using any Cold War weapon since I want my Dark Aether camo swapped. And as you see here, I'm just placing in a secondary just to show you guys that you can also swap secondary camo weapons onto primary ones. So once you guys are ready, go ahead and click onto Gunsmith onto any weapon and have your friend send you an invite. Now just to let you guys know ahead of time, once you do join your friend, you'll have around 30 seconds to a minute before it does kick you out of your friend's lobby. So you're going to want to go ahead and be quick about this, but go ahead and click onto edit loadout. You should notice that it's the actual same private match lobby loadout that you have, so go ahead and click onto the same one that you're using, click onto the gun that has the camo that you want swapped, and hover over the camo category that camo you want swapped is in. So in my case, I'm going to be hovering over the mastery camos and zombies. Once you're hovering over the camo category, tell your friend to click on the Storage Town Clash game mode, and at that same time that it pretty much puts you into the lobby for matchmaking is whenever you're going to want to spam the crap out of the actual camo category. Now what should happen is, if done correctly, is you should be able to go into the camo category. You should be able to see in the background the gun that is in your Warzone lobby, which for my case is going to be the own gun, and I'm able to put on any camo in that category onto that weapon. So I put on Dark Aether, and after that you can go ahead and back out, go back into the lobby, and you guys should be able to see your camo is on the gun. You can go ahead and put attachments on there, you can put on anything, you can even save it as a custom mod so you can have it onto your loadout or have it onto your account forever. So as you see here, I am on console now, so I'm going to be showing you guys 100% proof that this does work on console. I'm on my old PS4 and I'm using a mouse as well, so the glitch works perfectly fine. Nothing is really different. As I stated before, this glitch is definitely a tricky one to do. And if you guys are wondering how to really get the timing so perfect, I will show you guys what it's going to actually look like if you are doing it way too quickly, because it does require some timing. You can't just immediately spam it just like that as soon as you join your friend and tell your friend to go into the lobby. So as you see here up on screen, I am using the auto clicker, the macro, and this is what it's going to look like if you're doing it way too quickly. If you're doing it way too quickly, you guys will see that you immediately equip the camo and you go into the camo category immediately. So if you keep doing that, then just make sure to slow down and take an extra second before spamming on there. But this is what it's going to look like when you actually hit the glitch, even with the auto clicker that I'm using right here. And this is the one that is linked in the description below. And also be sure to go check out the founder. Their links will be down in the description below. But as you see here, I just hit the glitch, even with the Modern Warfare camo as well. So this works for any camo, and this works for any gun as well. So that's going to be pretty much it for the video, guys.